Alrighty. Hey, I've had a whole plethora of questions about sharpening blades, and everybody's got their own way to do it. And I was going to go over with you guys how I go about doing it step by step. First step, take them off your mower. So second step, stack them up. This particular mower has got 3 blades. So you stack them up, you get them nested together really good, and you're looking to make sure from the tip of each of these blades it is even between them on both sides. What you're doing there is you're checking to see if any of your blades are bent. I've got a set here, there's 2 that I just took off and I was going to sharpen, and I figured out right away that they were bent. You can see, get a good angle on it, you can see how they're mashed together out here on the end, but there is an air gap here, and on this end it's even all the way out. So one of these blades is bent, and as bad as they're beat up and everything, I'm just going to, I've already talked to the customer, I'm going to replace these. So once you make sure your blades are straight, and there are other tools that are more expensive to check them to see if they're bent or not, but once you make sure that they're straight and they're not actually bent, then we can take them over to the blade sharpener, get them put in the jig, and get them ground. And I'll take you over there now. All right, this is my knockoff version of the All-American blade sharpener. I've got a couple videos on it, and it's very easy. This hole right here has to line up with this screw. That's the center mark. So you put it on here, you center that screw in there into the hole, just like so, and then you twist this handle and tighten it down. Let me set you down so I can do that. Okay, just twist this handle, and what it does, it captures this blade under the lip of these 4 bolts. Okay, you have the option to set your angle on this at whatever angle you want, and I've got it set. And then it's very simple. You've got your angle grinder with your flapper disc, and you put this little peg that comes with the blade grinder into this hole. You turn it on, and you grind that blade until you've got a good end product. Let me get to start this one. Let me get this phone set up and start grinding so you guys can see me do it. so here's the finished product. This blade was cut in, straight in right there, and I did end up feathering it in a little bit, but when I do it to the same side, it's gonna balance just fine. Truth be told, looking at it through the camera, it looks as though I could probably give it a little bit more work to straighten that edge up, but that thing's gonna cut just fine the way that it is there. To flip it over, you just loosen this handle. My knee under it so it don't fall. Falls out. You flip it right over. Doing this one-handed for the old YouTube is new. Just want to make sure that your bolt is centered up, which it's not. In there, and then you're ready to start on this side. And I'm here to tell you that this side is a far cry from this side. So when we're done, I'll show you how I balance it. And anytime I've ever mentioned balancing a blade on YouTube, it has caused all the controversy. So stick around for that, you'll want to see it. Alrighty, there's our finished product on this one. And we're going to move over to the other side of the shop to balance it. I used to use an angle grinder to sharpen all my blades. So I used to do that in this wheel post mounted vise. So on the back of my vise post, I put a 5/16 bolt. You can see right there. Let me get down here where we can talk about it. I mean, we're not quite. Everything's harder through the lens of a camera. All right, look at there. You couldn't set, if you look at the shelf behind it, we're setting pretty dead gum level, which is poor man's way of balancing a blade. So I'll get these other two done up. I'll get my customer called and tell him to come get these suckers. And you guys have a wonderful day.